Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. All right, you guys, this is the third time I've tried to record the Divine Masculine and Feminine reading. So let's go ahead and get started. Spirit, please show me what messages do we have for the Divine Masculine? Where is he at? And okay, he's at adjacent possibilities. So there is a bunch of doors that are opening right now and closing for the Divine Masculine. And it depends on which way he chooses. Whatever way he chooses, that door is going to open up directly towards you. Spirit, please show me the Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine is a woman holding a coin. The Divine Feminine is, I feel like for a lot of the Divine Feminines, they're working on their finances, they're working on, their jobs, trying to get, I feel like for some of the Divine Feminines, you're a business owner, and so you're working on your stability, okay? The center of the reading is, get this, indecision, okay? Choices that need to be made. And like I said, I feel like the Divine Masculine, he's at this precipice of walking through a new door, and he's not sure which one to choose. There's plenty of doors there that, can be chosen at this time, and he wants to make sure that he chooses exactly what's right for her. Same thing with the feminine. She is looking at, what choices would be great for her when it comes to her stability, and getting herself into a position to where she feels confident. Now, funny enough, the Divine Masculine and Feminine are actually mirroring one another. Not only do they both have the indecision, which is keeping them separated, but look, we've got the 24 for the Divine Masculine and we've got the 42 for the Divine Feminine. That is not a coincidence. Like I said, remember earlier when I said I feel like the choice and decision that the Divine Masculine is going to lead him straight to you? There it is. He's going to go from one side of the mirror to the other side of the mirror, and that's what I'm seeing once he makes a choice. Some of these Divine Masculines, they might go back to their past. We do have a Mercury retrograde coming up at the end of this month, all the way until October 18th. So hopefully they don't have to run back to their past to make, to have to learn another lesson. Some of them will, some of them won't. I can't tell you which ones will and which ones won't unless you have a personal reading, okay? So keep that in mind, you guys. Divine Masculine. Spirits, please show me the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine journey. What messages, what guidance do we need to know when it comes to the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine? Okay, so we have the 10 of Wands that is showing up. So adjacent possibilities for the Divine Masculine. He's putting down a lot of burdens right now. A good part is it's a 10, so it is a completion. It is an ending. Also, you guys, the number 6 is, reciprocity. Reciprocity, it's it's really funny. I just sent out a blast email on the number 42 and what 42 is. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 is, the root of this tree right here, right? Because you see the roots that do this, right? It's never ending. And then it's the fetal position. It's DNA. It's what goes around comes around. It's reciprocity. It's service. It's unconditional love. So, Spirit, please show me the Divine Masculine and Feminine. What messages, what guidance do we have for them, their journey coming together? Wow, okay, the challenge is the world. So the challenge is, for some of you, maybe this person needs to move closer to you. What is keeping you grounded is victory, I feel like someone here wanting to expose a relationship. Spirit, please show me. And there's another 6, too. All right, we have the 5 of Cups in the recent past. What's on your mind? What's on the mind? Okay. So we have 3 of Wands is what's on your mind. Like, okay, when is my ships coming in? And then we have the Karma card. Karma card is a reconciliation coming together. And it could be right around this full moon. It's really weird. Look at these 2 cards. Look at these 2 cards. And maybe that's what the indecision is. Do I continue being in a relationship, like going towards, finding a union, or do I decide that I want to be single? Okay. We are talking about the Divine Masculine and Feminine. So, there's adjacent doors, and it's like, either way, there's no wrong decision here. So, and for some of you, maybe you guys are choosing between three people. Look at the cups right here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the cups could be making a choice between, it could be a third party, because we also do have the 3 of Wands here. So there could definitely be a third party involvement. I'm not going to lie. And then we have the number 21, which is the World card, which is the challenge, is needing to end our old relationship. Maybe there's somebody who's getting in the way. Could be a family member. Does not have to be romantic. I'm not necessarily even seeing romantic. Yeah, feeling like there's an injustice. No balance. Okay. Wow, 9 of Cups, Ace of Cups. And what is the outcome of the Divine Masculine and Feminine? Wow, 9 of Pentacles. Tower as the bottom of the deck. Wow. Sudden epiphanies, sudden information, sudden clarity. Someone suddenly just comes in. And I feel like, wow. Let me see the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. Oh, wow. 4 of Wands. Leap of faith. There it is. No longer being single. No longer being single. Finally finding, 9 of Pentacles is the single lady card, right? And, the woman holding the coin, she has that's like the Queen of Pentacles, right? The woman holding the coin is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. So that 9 of Pentacles is the single lady card. And it's like, okay, you feminines are definitely questioning, do I even want to be in a relationship? And I feel like, 4 of Wands, the Fool card, the Page of Pentacles, unless somebody also offers you some type of a stability and is willing to take a leap of faith and give you something that is, this is the practicality. The Cups is the emotions. Here, I can, schmooze you and tell you all that you want to hear. But, the Pentacles is like actually giving them something practical. Would you like to go on a date with me? That's practical, right? So I want to see what is the Tower? Queen of Cups. Oh my God, King of Cups. And the Queen of Swords. That's divine counterparts. And I feel like, oh my God, look, you guys. Wow, there's too many people here. Too many cooks in the kitchen. Wow. And underneath the deck, or underneath the Tower, is the Empress. I'm hoping that, I'm going to say something. I feel like for some of you, someone here walked away. The Divine Feminine turned her back on this masculine, because he was hiding his emotions. She was, being open with her emotions. She was wearing her heart on her sleeve, and he was trying to keep his hidden. So I feel like the Divine Feminine, she maybe used some very harsh words with this masculine, let him know like, hey, this is unacceptable. And until you can match me, she's very fiery, very sexy, and I feel like, with the Queen of Swords, she's okay with being single. She doesn't have a problem being single. And so now we have, look at this, you guys. We have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Oops, sorry. As well as underneath the Tower, we have the Empress, which is all 4 of the queens. So it's knowing your value, knowing your worth, and not willing to settle for anything less. And if you're wearing your heart on your sleeve and you're opening up to the Divine Masculine, and the Divine Masculine isn't willing to put down their burdens and end whatever cycles, you're just going to continue going. For some of you, you're dealing with some type of legalities. Okay, maybe there's something legal, some type of contracts that are ending, some type of investments that you could be dealing with as well. There needs to be balance restored. And I feel like, because I feel like the Tower already happened between you and your Divine Masculine. For others of you, the Tower came down because you realized that your Divine Masculine was dealing with multiple other individuals. And you're like, oh, fuck, not again. Like, I had it. And so I almost feel like, and I think that was a false divine masculine, because I'd almost feel like that was like a temptation to keep you away. So I'm almost feeling like a little bit of devilish energy here, a little Capricorn energy. But I feel like unless somebody's willing to scream it from the rooftops and actually put a ring on it, you're just kind of like, whatever, next. Justice card. Yeah, there it is. King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Star. So I feel like with the Justice card, because I feel like it did show up in the reverse, okay? And it is being clarified by the Divine Masculine. So I'm going to read it as such. I feel like the Divine Masculine got a little bit too cocky and too big for his britches. He thought he could just run in and out whenever the hell he wanted. And I feel like what ended up happening is the Divine Feminine, like I said over here, because here's the Queen of Wands over here with the Tower. I feel like she's the one who knocked down the Tower because the Divine Masculine just wasn't bringing any balance into her life. She looks at it like, you need to heal, Divine Masculine, and until you're healed, that's what the Star is all about. Not only that, the Divine Feminine isn't willing to settle for anything other than the Star that she sees in her life, right? And I feel like she's been wishing on a star for this, and she's not going to settle for anything less. 2-9 says, don't give up. I feel like, things are about ready to change for you, Divine Feminine. I do feel like, there's some type of indecision. But I do feel like at the end of the day, yeah, there it is. Funny enough, here's indecision. I wanted to clarify the indecision card, and I got the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is just as it sounds. It's kind of a boring freaking card. Nobody wants to be stuck in a Hanged Man position. Yeah, it's a lot of heartache. Wow, and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I did say it. I feel like, sometimes the Seven of Swords is at this place, because you've already had to go at it alone for so long. It's almost like I almost see her as Red Riding Hood. That's what I'm seeing, is like Red Riding Hood. And I feel like she's almost like, or he, or both of them have been a lone wolf. And it's because of all the pain, heartache and sadness and deception and everything else that they've had in their life, that it's almost like with the Seven of Swords, I can do it all on my own. I'll just do it all on my own. I don't want to get hurt anymore. And I don't want to be hung out to dry. If you can't make a decision about me, and you're stuck at a crossroads, how about I just make it easy for you? And I'll just opt out. And I'll just, bury my head in my work. And that's what the feminine is doing. It's saying, like, if the masculine can't figure out what door he wants to enter, and he has, she's just taking herself out of the equation, and she's learning how to value herself. And the feminine is valuing her time, her energy, her effort, her health, her wealth. She's building her empire. She's working on her stability. She wants love. In her hopes and fears, she wants love. We've got 9 plus 1, which is the 10. The 10 is the ultimate fulfillment. It's fortune after difficulties. She wants the 10 of Pentacles, but she's only at the 9. 9 says, feminines, you're doing really well. Like, your stability is good. You have everything you need. You're not hurting or wanting for anything, but the masculine has to make a decision. And I feel like he's going to go towards his hope and happiness. He's going to go towards, he wants a new beginning. That's what he's looking at. Yeah, there it is. But see, it's like he didn't accept an offer. It's almost like there's been a missed opportunity. Yeah, and the feminine walked away because he had other options. Wow. Yep. I said, I think that there's devil energy. Yeah, the feminine, you ended it. You've decided, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to let somebody control me. And like I said, the divine feminine is definitely delving into her work right now. Queen of Pentacles. You know, she wants to be with somebody who wants to put in the work with her. Somebody who's not afraid to do that. Somebody who's not afraid to transform this relationship into something where they can collaborate with one another. Because the original Rider-Waite Tarot, it's with the Three of Pentacles. It's, you know, two people, you know, looking up and talking to some type of an advisor. There's a collaboration between, you know, parties. And I feel like, you know, unless somebody is willing to collaborate with the divine feminine, and she's not going to continue putting any energy into anything that is not bringing her some type of sustenance. Okay. Yeah. If there's been any, yeah, there's been conflict around love. You know, there's been a lot of conflict. The Five of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Six of Pentacles. There's been conflict around somebody who's been breadcrumbing you. Okay. Or maybe that's just how it's been. They don't give you equal reciprocity in the relationship. It's like, you know, give out your whole cup, you know, your cup runneth over, but you can't pour from an empty cup. There's the 1111 card, and you have that here twice with the Four of Wands and the Ace of Cups, 1111, 1111. So I do feel like, you know, and that's in your hopes and fears, is you're fearing that somebody's not going to come in and give you what it is that you're asking for, and they're going to continue to breadcrumb. And it's almost like you feel like you're not able to really seal the deal, you know, that you're destined for, you know, being single for the rest of your life. I don't see that. I feel like somebody here is going to want to get, you know, take a leap of faith with you. They're just having to walk through a certain door right now, but you needed to end certain, you know, certain things that were going on in your life, and maybe you needed to work on your finances as well, and you needed to end out, maybe there was some certain bills that you needed to pay off. You know, there's always a reason why you're still single. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, so let's get some advice on this. Spirit, please show me some advice for the divine masculine coming into union with his divine feminine. What advice? Okay, yeah, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So stop, you know, stop it with this whole like, oh, I don't want to end up with the same situation I've already ended up in. So I'm just going to keep my arms crossed and just miss out on every opportunity that, you know, comes along. Or maybe, you know, the masculine is used to women who just, you know, bow at their feet, you know, and they keep offering and they keep texting, and then the masculine doesn't have to do anything, you know, and now that he's got a feminine who's like, you know what, screw it. If you're not going to take what I'm offering you, see, look at this. If you're not going to accept what I'm offering you, look at the look on the feminine's face. Like, are you going to accept this cup? And he's like, I'm just going to sit here with my arms crossed. And she's like, well, then fine, fuck it. I'm walking away. I'm not going to be alone. See the dolphin out here in the water? She's not going to be alone. She's going towards her stars. She's going towards her hopes and wishes. She wants something that is stable. She wants something that is going to last the test of time. And if this masculine isn't willing to go towards what makes him happy, and he can't choose her, then she's going to keep moving. Whew. All right. So worth waiting for. Wow, divine feminine. Yep, she's on her way towards new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, divine feminine. And I do feel like, yeah, somebody has, but they have to be willing to get to know you. And I don't feel like that has already happened. Maybe they're trying to get to know you from behind the scenes. Maybe they're being sneaky like, right? Asking around about you. You want something new, divine feminine. You're wanting something new. You're wanting somebody who can just like step up to the plate, you know, say what they mean what they say, you know, give you an offer and move forward with it. I completely understand that one. 100%. Spirit, any piece of advice for both the masculine and in the feminine for their relationship reading? Yeah, a leg up. Number 34, which is a 7. Leg up. I'm going to go ahead and read that to you. Relationships that are healthy thrive on interdependence. It's important to recognize that you need others as much as they need you. You must allow people to support you just as you are there for them. This is a time to be vulnerable, to speak up about your needs and to ask for them to be fulfilled. Trust. You will be met with kindness and love. Don't expect others to read your mind, though. Ask and it is given, okay? Ask and it is given. But, again, we're at this place where, oh, well, I've been hurt, so I'm not quite sure, and I guess I could probably, like I said, with the Seven of Swords, that's what I was getting from this one. I can do it all on my own. I don't need anybody. I don't need anybody breaking my heart again. I don't need any of the bullshit from the past. I don't need people who keep me in limbo. I'm willing to self-sacrifice. That's the decision. That's the indecision, there's a thing called, codependent. Then there's a thing called independence. And then there's interdependence. And it's like learning how to be together but separate, and I feel like relationships do need that interdependence, where the divine masculine needs to be able to go off and do their thing, go hunting with their buddies, and the feminine needs to be able to go and have a wine night with her. It doesn't have to necessarily be a wine night, but, go out and have dinner or appetizers with some friends, happy hour, whatever. It doesn't matter. And be able to trust one another, okay? And that's the kind of partnerships that you're wanting. Something, like I said, that's going to last the test of time, not where you're dealing with jealousy and having to worry if there's going to be third parties. Like, that's not sexy, and you shouldn't have to feel like you're in competition with anyone else either. For some of you, and I'm only getting this for a few of you, you're dealing with some kind of sneaky behavior, and you need to be very, very careful with this, okay? You need to listen to your gut. So if this is a sneaky situation, I'm going to be honest with you, this is not a divine masculine feminine situation. This is more of the distorted masculine feminine, because I am kind of getting that energy kind of swirling through here. So I almost feel like I'm teetering the line between two different readings right now. And if that's you, watch your P's and Q's, I would tell you that. Because we are coming up with a Mercury retrograde in Libra, and Libra is about partnerships, and Mercury retrogrades, liars, cheaters, and thieves do get caught. I am telling you, and when I see justice and judgment here, if you're doing something illegal, you could definitely end up in court. Just FYI, okay? So keep that in mind as you're moving through, and that's only going to be for a few of you. And like I said, that's because I feel like I'm tapping into some distorted energy right now. So if you're on the divine masculine feminine, disregard that side, okay? And what I just said. But this is for people who are hoping that, I'm going to tell them that somebody is their divine counterpart that damn well you shouldn't be around, okay? And you know what that means for some of you. You could be dealing with someone here who's underage. Okay, I am seeing a child there. So, and I'm seeing the sneaky lies, and behavior. So I am going to say, really be careful. And if you're dealing with underage, you're going to get caught. Spirit, enough of that. All right, Spirit. They show me the divine masculine and feminine energy. Okay. Wow, that one really wanted to come out. I felt it. All right, I'm going to take it. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show that you care. Number 45, another number 9. Be supportive. Actually showing that you care. Like I said, the feminine, look at her. She looks so content the way she's looking at him, and it would be nice if he had his head up and he was looking over at her into her eyes, as well. And I feel like that is so important, at this time of being supportive of one another. And, even if your divine masculine or divine feminine isn't here right now, being supportive of where they are at this time is going to be very, very important, and not being angry that you're not into union right now. It says some extra support and care is all that is needed. Encourage someone and recognize the effort that they are making. Being supportive will help create harmony and peace. Just as the angels support us in all things, be willing to support the ones you love. Find something that interests your partner. whether they are passionate about a charitable cause, a sport, or a hobby. Take an interest in their endeavors. Make a point of showing up and helping out. It is easy to avoid taking part because you don't share an interest or pastime. Learn about why someone is so passionate about what they are doing. This type of support can really mean the world to someone and foster better communication and appreciation. With time, this might be something that you enjoy too. An angel with rainbow hued wings carries a maiden protectively through the night sky. Rainbows and rainbow colors signify new opportunities ahead for you. In this card, it means that you will find ways to be more encouraging to the important individuals in your life. It is always reassuring to know there is someone who supports you. And that's exactly what this feminine, that's what I was saying. If she is not going to be supported, she's going to be just fine single. Okay. And that's just how it is. And she will wait until that new love finds her and she is embraced and cherished for what she does, because she's not willing to put that on the side. Masculine, you guys have a lot of choices, and you're gonna have to make a decision. And I would say go towards your heart, go towards what you love, and stop blocking yourself off and being the martyr. Because as you're doing that, your divine feminine is moving further and further away. And I have told you guys, either way, if it's not you that chooses this divine feminine, she will be chosen, because if it's in her karma to be in a relationship, the universe is going to make sure that that does happen. Anyway, you guys, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check that description box down below. I love you guys all so very, very much. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful week, and we will chat again soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. And you guys, also, another announcement I forgot to tell you guys at the beginning of this reading is I am doing a birthday session. My birthday is this month. It is my birthday month. So if you are a fellow Virgo, I am doing a 20% off for fellow Virgos, and the coupon code is Happy Birthday Virgos. So I will be checking your birth natal chart information, because it is only good for the psychic astrology session, psychic astrology tarot session. So it's a $250 session with 20% off for my Virgos. And then as we go by, next time I will do it for my Libras. Okay. Anyway, you guys, I want to say again, thank you all so much, and I will chat again with you next week.